Okay, so there's a couple of reasons why this is not working. Number one is because I've tightened these with another impact wrench. They are not torqued; they are impacted on, and so that may be why this is not able to break them loose. Or they are torqued correctly, and this just doesn't have enough power to break them free. So what I'm going to do is go grab the impact that put these on and see if it will pull them off. And that way we kind of get a comparison as to the power that's in the SundpeyPro versus the other impact. Hey guys, Jeremy here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the SundpeyPro impact wrench, which was sent to me at no charge for this review. In this review, just going to show you the wrench, the features, how to use it, and then we're going to take it out into the driveway and see if it can't break off a couple of tough lug nuts on my vehicle. So let's get started. So what you get is a nice hard case here, and with this hard case it has a couple of nice snaps, two different handles so you can carry this however you want to, and then you do have a couple of places here where if you wanted to put a strap on it, carry it on your shoulder, you can do that if you need to. For the impact wrench itself, you do get a nice brushless wrench here. This is an 800 Newton meter or 600 foot-pound impact wrench with a 1/2 inch drive on top. You do get two 21-volt batteries, which is a 4.0 amp hour, which is going to give you 20-30 minutes of constant use out of this. So you do get a 21-volt battery charger, and charging those batteries, there's a little insert right here on the back side of the battery. Sometimes those can be a little bit of a booger to find, but it's going to go in there just like that when you're charging. So looking for that little charge port, it's right there. Now these are going to go into your wrench just like any other cordless power tool that you have. So you do get 5 sockets. So you got a 17 millimeter, a 19 millimeter, you got a 21 millimeter, and then you've also got a 22 and probably a 24 here. 24 millimeter deep well impact sockets, and then you've also got a 1/2 inch extension here, which is really nice, about 3 inches there, 4 inches. And so what we want to do is take a look at this wrench itself, show you some of the features that it does have. So if you want to come up close here, I want to show you what we've got. First, we've got the battery, and this is just right out of the box. I haven't charged it yet. Your battery indicator is going to show you how much life you have left in your battery. So these are all going to be 25% each. So it looks like I have 75% left in my battery right out of the box. The next one here, it looks like it's just about a full charge. I bet you if I use it for just a little bit, it's going to drop down to 75. But we do have plenty of charge in our battery to do what we want to do. Once we put that battery in, you can see that we do have 2 LED lights on the wrench, which is going to make it really nice if you need just a little bit more of a highlight there. And then right here on the driver itself, there's a few things I do want to show you. Now, it's a power button here, but it's not going to turn anything on or off, but it is going to show you that there are 3 modes that you can choose from. So to get this lit up here, you're just going to pull the trigger a little bit, and then what we have here is a low speed, and then it's also giving us a battery indicator. We push that button again, it's going to give us a medium speed and then high speed. And so that's low, medium, high. And then right here on the wrench itself, we can switch it to the reverse right here. And when we go to reverse, you can see there's a little dot right here. Now, the thing with reverse is that we can do a couple of things. We can have that dot on, or we can have the dot off. So when the dot is on, it's only going to spin a partial spin so that you don't lose a lug nut that you might be taking off the vehicle. And so we can turn that on and off. The wrench itself, you do have your forward and reverse, and then if you put it in the middle, it's going to lock it so that you can't use it at all. There's also up here on the head, you could use an O-ring and a pin. There's your pin right there, and that's what that's going to look like. I'm going to go right through there. I've never had to use those, but some people do use those for different jobs, but we're not going to be doing that today. What I do want to show you are the 3 speeds, and then I also want to show you the reverse, and then we're going to go outside. So we're going to go. So for starters, this is going to be low. Then we're going to go to medium, and then high. Now this is going to give you the 2800 RPMs. Again, we'll go to high, low, medium, and high. Now, when we put it in reverse, remember I showed you that you've got the constant reverse or you got a partial reverse. There's your partial. So when you're taking lug nuts off, you're not going to spin one completely off, drop it on the ground, and lose it. So you can do that for your reverse, or you can go constant reverse, depending on what your application need is. So we're going to go outside. So the first thing that we're going to do is use the full reverse rather than the partial, just to see if we can get these to break loose. Oh, boy, I tell you what, I didn't think that was going to work or not. But so I'm not jacking up my car because I am not going to be taking the tire off, and I'm only going to be doing one lug nut at a time. So we're going to put that back on there. Oh boy, there we go. So that's why we use the partial reverse, because that if this was not fitting in my socket tight, I could have dropped that, lost that. So that's a good feature to have. Just remember that. Okay, so put these on, and we're going to see if this can take them off. Okay, so nothing against the SundpeyPro. My other impact that did put these on was not able to take it off, so now I'm going to have to resort to an electric impact, a little bit bigger, a little bit beefier to get these other lug nuts off. So one lesson that we've learned here is that when you put your lug nuts back on, torque them on, don't impact them on, or else you could be stranded out in the middle of nowhere with a flat tire, not being able to get that off with the impact that you're carrying with you. So I have nothing against the SundpeyPro. I think it's an excellent choice for an impact wrench. It's going to get the job done, and I think you're going to be well satisfied with it. The carrying case is nice. The weight of it is nice. The having 600 foot-pounds of pressure to impact on and off is swell. It's not enough to get these off, but then neither is my other impact. Again, we're going to have to resort to an electric wrench and see if we can't get those to pull off.